Good morning, YouTube family. It feels like summer here in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful outside.
We're back.
We're
so
back in action. It's like, I think 55 degrees. It feels like 60 degrees right now.
It's gorgeous.
I mean, it's t-shirt weather. I'm actually a little bit mad that I didn't wear a cutoff today.
You're sitting in the cab.
Yep, and we have Spencer back. He's back from Argentina, so that's good because we missed him.
Yeah.
How was the trip?
Sunny, 80 something degrees. Caught a little tan.
Spencer actually was, while he was over there, he saw some guys cutting a tree down.
Dude. Nice. A little bit different than what we would do.
It'd be crazy if the guys who were cutting that tree down commented on this video, like, hey, that was us.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't want us to know.
Shout outs to Buenos Aires city tree guys.
Today's project, we're cutting down a monster cottonwood tree. Come check it out. It's got kind of like an active split. Maybe you can see on the other side, it's actually a little bit worse. I guess it's about the same on both sides. But one thing you want to take a look at is part of that branch is actually leaning up against that tree.
Yeah.
So I figured I would take all this weight off the right side first.
Yeah.
And then take that.
Just fish that thing out of there.
Yeah. And then film this, Zach. Check it out. Just me walking is insanely soft.
Yeah, we had a thunderstorm last night.
Yeah, it rained last night. The frost is coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
It's not good. But we laid out 3 layers of plywood to get the Merlo back here. So about 100 sheets. We brought both grapple trucks just so we could have enough plywood to lay out to get the machine back here. So we should be able to do it, no problem. I mean, there might be a couple of small dents in the lawn.
Yeah.
Just from gently setting the branches down, but it shouldn't be too bad. We are gonna leave all the logs in 6 to 8 foot sections stacked over there by their firewood pile. They want to keep the wood. They're gonna have us leave the trunk. Basically, we're just gonna cut the trunk right above that split, basically.
Okay.
And just leave this whole trunk standing. They kind of figure, well, what are we gonna do with this huge trunk if I did cut it and set it over there?
Yeah.
It's easier for them to just leave the trunk standing because then they don't have to deal with cutting it up or moving it. So that's the scope of the work today. Come check out this plywood path though. Yeah, this is 3 layers of 3/4 inch plywood. And so far, so good. I don't think it really made a mark yet. I guess the most difficult part of the job is gonna be once we set all these branches down with the Merlo, we've got to drag everything up here with the Avant, which kind of sucks. It'd be nicer if we could back the chipper truck in the driveway, but because there's a little bit of a hill there, it wouldn't be very ideal for feeding the chipper.
Yeah, pretty sketchy.
It's 11 o'clock now, kind of a late start. But it was pretty wet this morning. Things are starting to dry out. Thanks for following along with us on this project. Here we go. So my approach to this tree is this whole right side. I don't know if you can see, but way up there. So this whole right side here is cracking, and way up there, it's actually leaning on the neighboring tree. I was a little bit afraid that if you were to cut that branch first, maybe the whole thing will just split in half and fall. So I'm just gonna whittle away at this whole side, which I've already kind of done. And now I'm gonna take this branch, and then I'll take that branch, and then I'll finally cut the one that's leaning up against that other tree. and hopefully the tree stays together. I think it will. All right, here's the cut of the branch that's leaning on the other tree. Good for 3,500 way out here. And this one is 3,000. To the point now where I'm gonna have Spencer start making some cuts. I'm gonna grab this big one here, and then he's gonna cut it down here, and then he'll probably get up in the tree so he can make a cut on this one and this one. Wasn't much really holding on. Watch your head. I'm grabbing up here, grab Spencer, make a cut right here and right here, and then we'll be done. One more cut. You think you can do that next cut with the small bar too?
If you want me to take the fat part, I think it'd also be fine to take the skinnier part.
I think I can do a grapple saw cut then.
Okay.
And this is weighing in at 5,600 pounds with the grapple. Felipe, you want to move those logs a little bit closer to the wheelbarrow? Start making your pile. Pretty much done. We had to change our plans as to where we're gonna stack the log pile because Felipe drove in the lawn with the Avant and it just started to leave ruts right away. So he just stopped right there. So I'll show you where I made the log pile. One small pile right here. Felipe tried to come in through here and it got super soft over there, but the majority of the logs are right here. And now we just have a ton of rake up, but we're making pretty good progress already. We're just gonna rake all that up and put it in the bagsters and then chip it all. And then we have a ton of plywood to pick up. So I'll show you the lawn after we get that all done. All right, this is day 2, the second day. We got everything done last night, but I didn't stick around to show the finished product because I had to run home, drop off the Merlo, and go do an estimate, but I just wanted to show the finished product. This is where we had the Merlo all plywooded in, and it was super soft yesterday, but the plywood really did a good job. I mean, you can't really even tell we were back here. I'm actually impressed for how soft it was. There's the tree trunk left standing, a couple big piles of wood. The boys did a beautiful job raking everything up. I was a little bit worried about driving the Merlo on this concrete because concrete sidewalks are never poured very thick. And they said, don't worry about this. We actually have to redo all this anyway because it's pitched towards the house and they're having water problems right here. So they said, if any of this gets broken, don't worry. And sure enough, this one little corner broke here when we drove over that with the Merlo. But like I said, they're gonna be redoing all this anyway, so not a huge deal there. Quick explanation of this little job that we're doing here this morning. We've got a little, I think a little fir tree, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little spruce trees, and a little clump of maples. It's gonna be very quick and easy. Just limb everything up, drop everything, lift it over the fence with the Avant. We're not gonna take this fence apart, we're just gonna lift over the fence. This is one of the reasons why we love the Avant with the extendable boom. Just lift right over the fence and grab all this stuff. It would be an extra, what, half an hour, Felipe? Take the fence apart and put it back together? Yep, we love our Avant. Here we go. I feel like the mother cutter. Ooh, we even got to land on the stump. Man. Thank you for following along with us on this project. If you would like to see more of this content, please like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to make more videos like this one. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. See you next time. All right, David's about to hit jump number 2 here. He's gonna go big.
Gotta go big or go home, baby.
Do you think you're gonna be able to do this?
Hopefully.
All right, here we go.
Time, though.
Are you okay? No! What are you gonna do? That rail is huge.
Get 15% off using Rockwell15 promo code.
15% off?
That's a good deal.
That's a great deal.